containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about
Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it goes without saying, with Derek Favors back in good health, they are extremely excited to have him back in the lineup.
Well, they lost a bit off their fastball when he was on the sideline with that injury, guys. Things really started to unravel for him shortly after he got hurt, and they couldn't quite piece it back together.
And it seemed his absence affected this team really beyond the X's and O's. You could see that there was a dip in their confidence. And again, that's the intangibles that somebody of his caliber will bring to the table. And so now that he's back, I'm interested to see how they respond.
Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Freak in at the five, roaming the paint.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
They set the screen. Green dishes to Curry. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the three. On defense, Golden State, 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Golden State moving it around. Freak with it. Favors picks him up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kev, Quinn Snyder gave me a few moments to catch up with him. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Exum kicks to Gobert. The dish to Hood. Gobert, the screen. The shot by Hayward, wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Magic.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Now, here's Exum. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Gobert. Here's Hood, covered by Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hood. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
You know, a good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
And here's Green outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here's Curry after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Here's Freak. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Now, here's Exum, guarded by Curry. Favors can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 4. From short range, and Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
All right, fans, I want everyone here to get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Gangsters.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Gobert is out there with Withy. And it's Mack in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. Here is Livingston. Kicks it to Freak. 16 feet away. Gobert pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Hayward. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston kicks to Freak. He dishes it to Iguodala. Here's the screen. Here's Freak. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Back the pass to Gobert. He kicks to Burks. To the wing on the left. Hayward right side. And he dunks it down.
Hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game. And those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Mack. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Inside, here's Withy, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played really well. He ended with 14 points and also dominated with his excellent defensive rebounding. His play was a big part of why their team was able to maintain their hot streak.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
A moment here now for an injury report. For an update on Stephen Curry's injury, let's go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, the Warriors' head athletic trainer gave me an update. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. We're into the heart of the season now, and that's the last thing this team wanted to hear. That's going to make their winter just a little bit longer, guys.
Doris, thanks for the update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And a chance now to look at the small forwards who have been dominant this season offensively. The 4th spot held by Gordon Hayward.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower. He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
And thank you, Doris. Utah with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Hayward dishes to Favors. No good. Great D that time from Freak. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. Thompson passes to Freak. Over in the corner, Barnes. He feeds it to Thompson. Takes the 13-footer, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Now, here's Exum. Feeds it to Gobert. Favors with the screen. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Hayward. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Wow, he got whacked on that whistle.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean, just being physical and, make the right plays, and then hopefully put ourselves in good position to win.
You've got to match that opponent's intensity, Steph. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone. They'll get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he's got 13 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Freak in at the 5 down low. Thompson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Jazz shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Exum dishes to Gobert. Barnes against Hayward. Back to Gobert. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
The past few weeks, you can see how Utah stacks up. First in blocks, 6th in second chance points. And they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times that gets in your head.
Now here's Exum, guarded by Curry. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Hayward for the lead. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And here's Barnes for 3. Count the bucket. 3. Barnes has got 8 points.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Alec Burks checked in for Hood. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Curry. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Green. To the paint. And it's Freak missing. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Burks kicks to Hayward. It's off, but still a great shooting night. 6 of 8 from the field in the game. It's Thompson off the drive. Gobert with the block.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Exum with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Now, here's Exum. D right on him. To the middle. Here's Withy, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Withy's got 6 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now, here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a...
Then for the Jazz, Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Gobert. Hood comes in for Burks. And it's Burke in for Shelvin Mack. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ryan Hollins. Freak comes in for Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. Off the iron that time. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Utah leading by 3. Exum and Hood are the young guard tandem. Down low, it's Hayward and Favors. And it's Henderson in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Hood, the pass to Hayward. From 18 feet away, that drops. Hayward's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. Warriors trail by 5. Curry dishes to Freak. Thompson in the corner. Passes it to Bogut. Puts it up from 17. Nice jump shot. Good.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Favors at the elbow. And Barnes comes to help. Now here's Exum. Guarded by Curry. And Hayward gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Freak. Great D that time from Favors.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Warriors trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones. A long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Freak kicks to Curry. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
For the Jazz, Gobert comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Alec Burks subbed in for Hood. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. Curry kicks to Freak. Green up on top. And right on target. Good.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Here's Burks. And stolen by Freak. Here's Curry. And the rejection by Favors. Now, here's Burks. Guarded closely. Outside Favors. This is to Gobert. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
There's Freak. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And the Jazz making a change here. Max checked in.
Sheldon Mack. Timeout.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Jazz. Curry, a screen on Hayward. Off the screen. They get the rebound. Green. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And Utah making a change here. Isles checked in. And he sinks the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Gobert, the screen. Exum passes to Lyles. Looking for Hayward. He gets it there. Good D by Thompson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Rodney Hood's checked in for Lyles.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
There's Freak. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gobert with a screen for Exum. Hayward against Thompson. Hayward goes in. Shot's good. Hayward's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
The pass to Burks. Gobert the screen. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Exum kicks to Gobert. And that one's good. And now an 8-point Jazz lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
There's the pick. There's the feed to Hayward. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Hayward kicks to Exum. Great defense that time from Freak.
Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Assist from Stephen Curry.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Exum dishes to Gobert. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Outside Green. And the 3 off target.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play because they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Barnes, who's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And it's Green missing. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have a...
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some